How do you like my outfit? Okay. Great. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oxy and I didn't film in a long time and I checked my YouTube, okay? And it turned out that I didn't film and talk to a camera for a really long time. Since I had my series, I just stopped filming, and I did film some clips for the future if that's future ever gonna happen, but apart from that, I'm not talking to a camera. And that's something that I noticed, that I stopped talking to anyone, if that makes sense. Like if back in a time when I had something bad, I felt wrong or anything, I would call my friends, I would come over, I would call my friends, you know. I would talk to a camera at least. And since I got a job, since something changed inside of me, I'm not doing this anymore. And I don't know what to say, and I've been thinking of that for a really long time. Last 3 days I felt like I had the urge to just sit and film and talk, because that's my favorite part of having the YouTube, that I can just talk out everything I have in mind, share my thoughts and everything. And I realized that there is nothing to talk about, if that makes sense. There is too much going on, and at the same time nothing is going on. And let's just start with my last video on the YouTube about my preparation for World War III. Still hard to pronounce, but it is how it is. It's all started 28th of February, and I don't know what's going on. I feel safe in Dubai. If you watch news, especially if you're in Europe, it's pretty safe in Dubai, and government is doing their best, and I can feel it, and I can't say that it influenced me somehow in my mental state. Like, nothing changed. I sleep as I slept before. I'm not nervous about it. Yeah. About work. I don't know if I'm gonna get salary for this month, because my boss left, and because of Ramadan, because of war, because she left, there is nothing I can do, and I'm trying to work things out, and it's not working out, and it kind of stagnated, and it's not my fault, you know. Hopefully she also understands that, but I don't know. And here comes the toughest part. I always been an ambitious person. I wanted to have my cafe, hotel, my clothing brand, like the last business I would open, clothing brand, film company, music career, okay? And without my friends, without one specific friend of mine, I wouldn't start it. And as I said it once, there is nothing hard, there is nothing complicated in making something. Like the process of creation. You can shoot a film, you can record your music. Only thing that needs to be in there is money. and if you're lucky enough, you can get money. But to make it work, for people to see that, to people to hear it, that's the most tough part. And I had a call in early autumn with a producer, or she's like an assistant or something, like she has way more information than I do, to talk to her and ask her how can I be signed to a label, how can I find a label, because I'm not a social media person. I'm trying to avoid internet. I'm trying to not consume all of that short content that we have, and I just don't see any interest in making a viral content for people to just get hooked, if it makes sense. So in that reason, I was searching for a label who can take that part as a producing a person, if you know what I mean. And I would do just the creation part, create music, record music, perform. I don't know, it sounds very lazy, I guess. It sounds very unrealistic, but it is how it is. This is how I view this situation. And we had this call. I made my notes of what must be done, like a folder where you have your music, a folder with your pictures. And that's the reason why, being in Georgia, I had a photo shoot, this and that, you know, like small things. And when I checked my notes, I saw that, yeah, this missing, this missing, this missing. And I opened a chat with this girl, and I saw that she's supposed to be sending me examples, how it's supposed to look and everything, and she didn't send me. And I was like, yeah, time passed, a long time passed by, and I was like, fuck it, I'm still gonna text her. Like, I paid her money for this consultation. And I texted her, and she was like, wow, it was a long time ago. And I was like, yeah, but like still, I know that I didn't do my part back in the day, when I could do it ASAP. After we finished the call, took 1 week. It would take me like 3 days for making this folder with everything, you know. Instead, I was like, yeah, we record music, we do this and that, and not thinking of how will I promote it in the future, what would I do with the result of creation in the future, because I had a bad experience with so there's websites where you can release your music, and I have even paid subscription for that, which is not cheap. And as they say, it's supposed to be out there everywhere, Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, I don't, different resources, okay? And it's just on YouTube Music and nowhere else. And that's like, excuse me, pardon, the fact, like, I pay this website and I pay them annually a certain amount of money for them to maintain this process, you know. And because of that, I don't want to release my music without being signed on a label. And 2 days ago, I made the folder, I made the presentation, pictures, everything, blah blah blah, and I sent her, because we agreed that I'm gonna send her everything, and she's just gonna give her feedback on that, telling me what's wrong, what's right. And she didn't reply me yet, and I desire, like, so badly to record more music, because apparently for the last 2 months I started to write like crazy. I've been writing almost every day, new lyrics and everything. And the biggest headache in my mind is that it's never good enough. And it's not that, yeah, like I have the perfect picture in my mind and I'm trying to reach this perfect picture. No, it's not about it. It's about how can I put it in words, that even if you think it's good enough, like words, music, everything, you think that it's not good enough because you don't think that people will like it. And what my friend would say is that, for what reason are you making that? You're making this for you. You are the main audience. You making it for you. And that's wrong. Okay, I'm writing lyrics for me to express my emotions and my feelings, but it can be just on a paper. It can be just on my notes on my phone. But the reason I record this, the reason why I'm making this, the reason why I'm trying to be signed on the label, not trying yet, is because I want people to see that. I want people to recognize themselves with my music. I want people to like this music. Like, it's obvious, we are human beings. We need to be seen, we need to be liked. It's in our nature. If you are not fit in a certain group, you're dead, biologically speaking, you know. And it's so normal with the desire of being liked. And for some reason, I was trying to avoid agreeing with this idea. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, I'm blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not doing this for myself. Yeah, it's important for me to be seen. I want to get popular. I want to go viral. I want to have subscribers. I want to have following. I want to have this, and that. And I want to be recognizable, not like recognizable on streets because it's such a pain in the ass, but I want people to like me. I said it. And doesn't matter how hard I try to just be that. No, it doesn't matter for me and everything. My whole life I spent these years to just try to be perfect version of myself that I think that people will like. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not having bigger boobs, I don't know, this and that, a clear skin. Today I woke up and I was like, my hair, I feel like I don't have enough hair. It's not that I want to put extensions in my hair, I just think that they're not like, I don't have too much hair, if you understand what I mean, for girls. And I was like, bro, that's so much pressure, as society puts so much pressure on women. But I mean, I got so lost with the social standards and me trying to be unpicky girl or something. I just don't know. I am so freaking lost. And what I had a plan in my mind that firstly, I win the lottery by becoming recognizable and popular artist in the music field, which will bring me money and recognition in society and business field. And that's how I can get more investments for my film company, because this is the end goal. Okay. And I was, for the last couple of days, I making this folder and keeping in mind the idea that I need to work on a script, because if that will come, okay, it doesn't come like in one day, but still, for this to for music to happen, for film to happen, I need to have everything prepared. And I had the full plan. I had all of the deadlines for my working on the script thingy. And I screw up on every deadline that I had, which is so sad to say, because like, if you don't see result regardless, I'm not saying everyone's gonna quit if you don't see result, because if you were an Iron Man, I guess you will push it and push it and push it till you win. But as I have it, is that I don't see result and I quit. And it's so sad to say, but it is how it is. And I'm trying to do something, and that's the reason why I'm continuing doing my YouTube from time to time. And I was trying to be consistent with that. I've been posting 2 times a week in the beginning of the year. And now also, I was like, damn, I have nothing done in this year yet. And then I look at the calendar and it's just the 3rd month of 2026, and I already feel like a failure. And this feeling like a failure doesn't leave my fucking mind. I know that I do nothing, and I just hate that the fact that I'm procrastinating, and if I'm trying to do something, like I put my ass to work, nothing works out. You make videos, doesn't working out. You working on script, it doesn't work out. You work on your music, it doesn't work out. And that's why consistently I feel like a failure. And you have all of this I don't know how to say it, like you have all this scripts how you can make your work for you. Like I can just release my music with this website and just make videos every day for TikTok and everything, and just pray that it's gonna go viral. And yeah, this is one path and I can take it, but I don't want to take it in the way that I'm bad with short content. And I can try and do better with short content, but it's so painful. Like, I swear, I maybe it's gonna sound bad, but I feel like my mother, she was a therapist, and if you want to do anything right now on this planet, you have to be online. Your online presence feels like it's playing a key role, okay? Especially if it's a new business, something, you know what I mean? And I knew that a key point for her to get clients is running her social media. And I wasn't blaming her for being bad with this, but I understand her. It's so hard and it's so fucking stupid that all our lives now are online. That if you want to do anything in this life, you have to be online. And I'm good with long content. I like talking much. But saying the same things in a short content videos is just, I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't like camera being framed like this. Everything is just wrong about it with me, and I can't overcome it. And I feel so fucking stupid. Like, I have all of the information that I can use for myself. Just do it. Just film the short clips. Just do this videos with people dancing and everything. Even I could do this videos, if you know, like small artists doing that, where you put your music on the background and you just type the text like, yeah, I'm posting my song till it goes viral. I can do that. And okay, this is like the only thing I would feel comfortable doing. But it annoys me so bad. And I feel so bad because of that. Guys. Oh my God. And I didn't feel like filming and talking for a long time because I stopped talking to anyone. I was having this great time with my friends that we had such a connection for. We've been friends for like 7 years or 8 years now. And we always been on and off. Like one period of time is great, another is not great, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean. And we've came to position that, yeah, we are great together. Like, I swear, like, so good friends. And then it fell apart without anyone doing anything. It's just the fact that I stopped talking and sharing. And from his side also something changed. And now it's just conversation like, hey, how are you doing? You know, like we're not going deeper. It's just, I don't know. And I feel like, yeah, because it's on and off, like everyone has on and off things, like in relationship and friendships and everything. It can't go just like a straight line. It has to have ups and downs. But it's so sad. Like, I don't understand why it did happen. And with my other friends, same thing. It's not same thing. It's just the fact that, yeah, I do not talk, and I don't understand how I can talk about this because it's just fact. And when I talked to my sister, I was like, that was my scream from my heart. Okay, I was saying like, we are so fucked as a generation, like my generation, I don't know, people who was born in 2000s, okay? Because the moment we started to be grown-ups in some way, we had Corona, we fucked. My personal situation, a situation for my family is that my mother got cancer, and it's not that I wasted 2 years being in grief, it's the fact that you don't get to experience what your people your age do. And the war started in Russia, and you had to immigrate. And now there is a war in Middle East, and the world crisis and everything goes just so fucking mad. And you're supposed to maintain your life. You're supposed to show that you're happy. Not like to show that you're happy. You have to just live your life, you know? Like, bro. That's so fucking stupid. Like, how in one generation we got all of that, bro? All of that. Like, okay, one war, we can handle it. Okay, one crisis, we can handle it. Okay, one coronavirus, we can handle it. Just fuck off. People. Just, I had great plans for life. I know that it depends on me, but also, how am I supposed to do things if the world is going crazy? Bro. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna end it here. It is how it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I don't know how to end this video, so love you, bye.